Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Nothing Ventured, Nothing Gained. I'm so glad you're here, as we are going to take a dive into an unboxing of Dragon Bane. The game has fully been out. It was Kickstarted, and all the really cool extras have been sent to, if you Kickstarted it, it should be in via PDF format. I got the box set. This has a lot of cool stuff inside, and I'm very excited to jump into it. So let's jump into it right now. So what we have here is the Dragon Bane box set. It's Mirth and Mayhem role-playing. I really like that statement. So we're going to hop right into this box set. So I originally unboxed it from the actual physical box it came into, and now I rolled everything up and I kind of put it in this one box. So it didn't all come into this one box. Just understand that. So opening it up first, we see the treasure cards, which these are treasure and adventure cards. So as you play, you'll be giving these out to your players. See? So these are gold coins, and they're still packaged because I haven't really opened them up. So value, roll 2d6 gold coins, and this is the number above decides your initiative. So these are your initiative cards. And these are kind of like when you get items.
Right. We can watch Jared fight for 15 minutes and try to. He's on the quest. That's the first quest you get. Open the package.
Open the package.
Oh no, it's cursed.
It is cursed.
All right, back to the show.
So, they're very nice. Treasure. These are some adventures. So the Isle of Mist. It talks about like where the area is, but the rest of these are treasure cards. And then if you just kind of flip them over, you found some random clothing, and then it's a roll of D3. You
random clothing.
Oh no! They're very smooth right now, like very slippery.
You gotta break them in.
Yeah, you gotta break them in. So we randomly found. Ooh, can I figure it out? There you go. Ooh. There we go. Random clothing. You roll a D3. 1 boots, 2 cloak, and 3 you find fur. All this stuff is actually involved in the system. As you play, this is all kind of involved. You know, you find
it's like currency, right?
It's like currency, yeah.
Yeah.
Here you find weapon, melee weapon, roll a D6. You find all different types. You know, armor and shield.
So this is something the DM can have a deck behind the screen and draw to see. Oh, you looted and you found. Oh, hold on a second. Let me roll a die. Oh, you draw the boots card. You roll a die. Oh, you found a cloak.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So this is just to enhance your game adventure while
kind of like a random loot table without having a random loot table.
Yeah, you can just pull a card, which I think is kind of easy.
Or maybe you can have the players pull the card and and then have them roll or whatever.
Exactly. Next up, what came with the system are these really cool Eldritch green dice. Trying not to get that glare on you. It's really cool. You have your dragon and your demon on the D20. This will just go into the pile of D20s I have. The infinite box of D20s. I have like I need a bag of holding. Like if I had real magic, bag of holding for all my dice. But they're cool. They're like this really cool kind of like emerald, like Eldritch green.
Well, if you look at any of the, hold on, we're gonna switch back here. If you looked at any of the promotion material images, green is kind of their color.
Yeah,
green and red are really their colors.
They're big colors.
For that. There's pawns. Are that pawn stands?
Oh yeah. So we have pawn stands. You don't. I mean, there are pawns in the box. It comes with pawns. So
it would suck if you just got stands.
Switching back to the box. This is a welcome to Dragon Bane kind of like situation. There's really not much happening here. But it says getting started, what you need. This is your basic like quick tutorial. Like decide who will be the game master. You should probably have decided that previously. Let each player create a character. Again, probably should have done that a little previously. Or pick one. They're pre-generated ones. As a game master, familiarize yourself with the rules. Again, probably should have done that previously. And then let the adventure begin. So really cool. Now, this is what I was super excited about. So I got this. This is a cloth.
A tablecloth.
It is like a tablecloth. So the area you play in it's a very specific area for this system that just came out. Now, Dragon Bane is actually a very old world. From it kind of originated. If you watch our earlier video talking about Dragon Bane and the history of it, it originated from the original AD&D. That made its way over to the Scandinavian areas like Norway, Sweden area, and then they made their own system and their own world, and that's where this came from. So now let's open this up, and it's the Misty Veil is the name of it, and I'm really hoping I could get this whole thing. So it's really cool. You got like a little,
yeah, we're not gonna get the whole thing on there, but it's gonna be you get the big
dope,
the big section in the middle. Yeah.
So this I got because like I really like Dragon Bane. It's a cool system. I'm a big fan of it. Everyone had fun playing it, and you could kind of see this is the map of the Misty Veil, right? The hidden world in which you play in that just recently opened. You could see, and it's like it has that very old feel to it. Like the maps you have seen in like the like when they were drawing maps still. You know, you got your lake right here with the lake monster in it.
It seems very akin to. I remember getting collection editions for games like when you got Morrowind.
Yeah,
it came with like a cloth map, a small cloth map, but it came with a cloth map. Well, those collector edition video games, and even before then, it like the fact that it's got that same feel and aesthetic.
Yeah. It's really beautiful, very well made, thick, heavy, so you can put this on your table or hang it on your wall if this is like the game you guys are playing in. But this is Outskirt, like down here. Outskirt is the town that everything takes place in. You know, so there's a lot of stuff, and then like there's random things on the map. Like, what's this? Like, what's going on down here? You know, it seems to be some kind of church and the bowels of hell. So what's happening? So I was really excited about this. I thought
that mountain range right below on the bottom. Did that say the Bummer Mountains?
Right Drakmar Pass.
No.
I believe it is the Bummer
Mountains. Because that's gonna be a bad place. Oh, everyone's bummed out there.
Oh, yeah, it's the Misty Veil. It's really cool. I feel like the artwork. It's so 80s. I get like this very 80s vibe from it, and I'm digging it. I'm a child of that era, so to me it's nostalgic. Hopefully you find it similar, enjoyable. Look, there's a fucking giant spider. Clearly, there's a giant spider in these woods.
Or just
one really big one. So that's the map. I could have spent forever talking about the map. And they give you everything's in kilometers because they use the wrong system.
They don't use freedom units over there.
They don't use freedom units over there. And everyone always gets mad at me, but America got to the moon first before everyone else. So using freedom units. All right, so continuing forward, more stuff from the box of mystery. So I'm just going to flip it over, and then we're going to look at the pawns. These are really beautiful, very nice. The artwork, amazing. This is the artwork from the book, and it is really, really well done. Trolls, manticore, demon, gerblins. I think that's a dwarf or a halfling.
It might be a halfling.
Yeah, but they are back and front, so it doesn't matter what side you're looking at.
They're like two fronts.
Two fronts. It's two fronts, but it's printed on both sides.
Yeah.
And then, oh look, it's the giant spider.
I wonder where that is in the map.
You got your dragon here. You got your griffin, minotaur, giant. Right. Now the difference here is one side is glossy and the other side is matte. That's how you tell which is the front and which is the back.
Okay.
Now continuing forward, these are the pre-generated characters that you could play without having to make characters. They give you all the stats for them already pre-done, and you have your character and what they're about. You know, a little history, prehistory to them. So hopefully, like they said, you could just grab one of these and go. They give you character sheets, a number of character sheets, blank character sheets.
And is the character sheet available online?
The character sheet is available
but
online.
I haven't checked.
It is available online.
Okay.
Now they also give you this. I thought was kind of cool. They give
map?
you a map, just back and front. Again, most of your fights are your dungeon crawling, and you don't need that much room. You're not running miles and miles away from enemies and stuff. You don't need those giant maps. That's what they're saying. They're saying, hey, man, like, if you're fighting, you're probably fighting in small corridors or in small areas. And remember, you know, that's it. This is all they give you. You don't need that much.
Yeah, this isn't like a game like the way we've been playing like other games like Pathfinder or D&D, where you have spells that are hundreds of feet long, you're summoning giant monsters. This is very much a close quarters, you're kind of in horrible dungeons.
Yeah.
And things are pretty claustrophobic in this. It's very much more akin to like an OSR style game.
Yeah, very much. So, map.
Now,
Now-
you can fit every one of us.
It can fit every one of us. Now, going back, we had the cloth map, and this is a printed smaller with every backer on the back of it. So
that's
this is
cool.
every backer. If you put your name, I think it even might be the yeah. See, 2 hour backers. It says it right there at the very, very, very top. And this is every backer who backed it. So if you want to look for your name, if you backed it, you know where to find it.
Get your magnifying glass and your
Yeah.
microscope.
And then this is a much smaller version of the giant cloth map. This is what you give to your players at the table. You're like, oh, this is where we're playing at, and this is, outskirt, giant forest spider. The important stuff. So next up is a solo dungeon. This game came with a solo dungeon. They built it. They said, hey, if we get enough backers, we'll do a solo dungeon. So this is the solo dungeon, and you can play by yourself. There are all the tools that you need to get started, and just kind of do what you gotta do to make yourself enjoy. Maybe your friends don't want to try something new. Maybe your GM's like, hey, I'm too busy learning or building this like epic campaign for your current system. So they gave you a quick solo dungeon. It's really fun. I actually got to play it. It's fun. Yeah, so solo dungeon, boop, which is cool. And then switching back, these are the most important books you're gonna have. I'll get to what this is.
Yeah.
So these are your rules with Darkwing Duck. So these are your rules. This is your rule book. Everything you need in here. And this are your adventures. This is your adventure book. Really dope. Clearly evil kind of skeleton wizard, Skeletor, some kind of so this are, now they say you can play these solo, like individually, or you can link them together to make one giant adventure. So I think maybe we might.
So it's individual modules, or it's effectively an adventure path.
Yeah, you can theoretically, it all links together, and then it's one big adventure, and they tell you how to link everything together. So again, these are two important books. You have your main rule book and your adventure book for your GM. This is a cardboard stock artwork piece, which is pretty cool. It's the what was on the front of the box. And then next we're gonna switch up back to me. This is the GM screen. It's a giant dragon that you see on the cover of the book, and that artwork, and normal size. And then on the inside, it's your 3 unfold, and it has all the rules you need to get started, and to kind of get your game going. You have everything you need in here. So it's a standard GM screen.
The question is, does it have a record in it?
It does not.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to take a couple of points away for that one.
At least a few points. Yeah. So they have like a lot of tables on this. You have your what happens if you roll a demon in melee, which is bad, and the demon in range, they have like a D12 that you can roll to have like effects. They have a D12 mishaps in certain adventures. But yeah, so that's the full unboxing. Hopefully you enjoyed it. More to come. We are going to be jumping into the rules, looking through the rules, because last time we played, it was only version
It was the quick start.
It was the quick start guide
and pre-gen. There wasn't character creation rules.
Yeah, and there was also
a little bit.
Yeah, and then they released the beta rules that they kept updating as they were going forward. Because remember, they were translating this, and this rule system isn't the exact same rule system.
It's like a modernized version of the old Drakar, however you pronounce it, system.
Yes,
from Scandinavia, Sweden,
yeah.
Dutch. I don't know. Somewhere
it's the Swedes. I believe it's the Swedes. Yeah. So this is the solid rule. So keep looking forward if you're interested in learning about the rules and character creation. We're gonna read the rules, and then do a character creation video, and then we're probably gonna jump into doing some of these like as like an off day or off week. Playing through some of these adventures because everyone really had fun. There was not much bad statements about the game. And now they have adventures and yeah. So if you liked what you see here, do the thing, do the like, give us a thumbs up, and if you can, if you're not, subscribe. And if you really want to, pass this on to someone who likes unboxings or better yet, pass on to someone who doesn't like unboxings and then kind of get them hyped for this and then convince them to play with you. And then you can have your own adventures. So also let us know in the comments below if you backed it or if you're interested in playing it. It is an interesting system. The artwork is amazing. And I know there's going to be more stuff coming out. They've already said they're very excited to keep putting out games and adventures for this. So there's more to come. So it's not just like, oh, we kickstarted this, it was just one adventure and that was it. So there's more to come. So with all that being said, anything else to say from the Peanut Gallery?
Nope.
Awesome. So from all of us here at Nothing Venture, Nothing Game, we want to say we love rolling dice, giving advice with a little bit of that New York spice. Say bye, Steve.
Later.